What's good, everyone? It is your girl Tika Deshawn of All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts, bringing you the latest recap of The Oval, episode 6 from season 5, entitled Gone in a Second. Before we get into it, if you are new to my channel, finding me for the first time, stick with me. And if you make it past the fifth clip, hit that subscribe button because obviously you like what you're seeing so far. And if you make it to the final clip, hit the notification bell so that you can receive reminders of new ruthless content. All right, you guys, let's get into it. So I'm just going to jog all around this oval episode because a lot of things were crazy. I don't do a whole lot. Well, sometimes I do in order, sometimes I don't. But this time, I'm just going to give you a brief recap of what happened last week. We saw where Sam and Priscilla are face to face, and Priscilla's like, leave me alone, get the heck out of my face. He's asking her, what are you doing with the special forces? What are they doing at our home? And she says, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a chef. So clearly we're getting the answer to what Priscilla or who or what affiliation of Priscilla has to an outside organization. So I'm thinking Priscilla is special forces. What do you guys think? Let me know your comments. Let me know in the comments below what special force or what secret service or what other agency Priscilla is affiliated with. She's dropping hints, y'all. So anyway, we also hear a conversation between the two of them, and Sam is begging and pleading to come home, and Priscilla's not with it. She's like, nah, you did your dirt. Stay away from me. Stay away from the house. So then we see a moment where Richard and Priscilla are having a conversation. Again, Richard is totally upset because of everything that has happened between he and Nancy. Nancy has revealed a whole lot of truths, and Richard is just not happy about it. With that being said, on this ruthless over crossover moment, we see that Nancy has been kicked out of her home for the second time around, because Richard, all that information that Nancy gave to Richard about his dad being better than him, and she was in love with the daddy. Like, that medication had her talking out the side of her neck. So the highest out here, and that's the name of this segment, the highest is out here breaking up happy homes, y'all. So we're going to keep following Richard and Nancy. We definitely got to see if Richard is going to allow Nancy to stay in the home any longer, or if this is it, if this is the end for Richard and Nancy. Now, we do know that Barry is unalived. Will the loss of Barry and bring Richard and Nancy back together? Just a question. Drop your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. So then we're back at the White House, and we see that Hunter has awakened. Of course, Donald and Kyle have gone to look for Hunter, but they find Hunter in his bedroom. And in his bedroom, in walks the one and only Victoria, First Lady Victoria. She walks in, and they're saying, what did you do to him? What did you do to him? He's knocked out. And she lays a 1, 2, 3, 4 piece in the biscuit on Hunter, and he wakes up, and he's claiming that he would have been able to stand up had she not jumped on him and beat him up last night. Now, he got himself into this whole mess. He's claiming that he wants to take out everybody that had something to do with him being incapacitated, especially Sam. He is saying that he saw Sam in the bed with Victoria. However, we know it wasn't Sam, it was Eli, but now Sam is on the bad side of the president again because he thought that he saw Sam in the bed with Victoria. Now, we see on the news where the president, also known as Eli, has been sworn in, but they're saying that there's going to be a press conference that has to happen later on. And Hunter is like, nah, get me up out of the bed. Let me go and get in front of the cameras and talk to them. And Donald is saying, yes, sir, that's the only way they're going to, be able to prove that, you're good. Like, you got to be able to stand up in front of them and let them know you're good. But Hunter tries to get up out of the bed. Unfortunately, Hunter has one of those bags that's on his kidneys. Y'all, I didn't even know they could put a bag on your kidneys. But with that, he is basically in a bad shape, almost complete organ failure. And Victoria is here for it. But again, Hunter takes no accountability in anything that has happened. He is mad at Victoria. He's mad at Sam, and he's definitely mad at Alonzo. So he tells Kyle to go and find Alonzo, and Kyle does just as the president says. Just as Hunter says, he goes to find Alonzo, brings Alonzo back. So then when he comes into the president's room, um, Hunter tells Cal to give him his gun, and everybody's like, "For what? Like, what do you need a gun?" Well, the I was about to call him the highest because he's acting real ruthless, y'all. But Hunter pulls out the blicky, tells Cal to charge it, basically to get it ready so he can use it. And Alonso has his hands up and he's apologizing like, "Sir, no, no, no." And next thing you know, y'all, one, two, three, Alonso gets popped by the president. Now, y'all, that was the end of that episode. We don't know if Alonso is going to make it. However, I think if Alonso was doing his job, he will have on a vest, bulletproof vest, so that he is not popped. But that is just something to be determined. We'll see soon whether or not Alonso finally got popped, y'all, because that's what he get for dealing with the president. Like, you can't trust the president. So on the next episode, I think we're gonna get another Ruthless Oval crossover where we see Sam, and he is going to be in the woods with, oh my God, y'all, Manny. Manny is just pulling up on people and just finding folks. Now, I don't know if Manny and Sam are going to have a conversation. But I do know that Manny he does have the blicky out on Sam. What's Sam doing on the Rockadoosh compound? Is he there to look for Barry? This is going to be interesting, y'all. Make sure y'all are tapped in to the next episode of The Oval. I'm absolutely here for this particular scene, this particular moment. We've had a lot of Ruthless Oval crossovers, so this is going to definitely be another one of those moments. We still see that Alan is trying to talk to the FBI to let them know, hey, let me out, let me go, let me free. I had nothing to do with whatever it is you all are accusing me of. Like, he is trying to get out of jail. But we're going to see if he's going to get his get out of jail free card. We're going to see if what happens between the two. We're also going to get to see Eli, who finally makes his way to his wife like he should, in the presidential bunker. Um, there was a moment in the previous episode 6, where Bobby Baby, also known as Boo Boo, is going to, also known as Boo Boo the Fool, because that's what I'm calling him right now for even doing half of the stuff that he's been doing. But is he going to get caught by President Eli? Because he is going down to the bunker to look for Simone. Will he get caught by Eli, or are they at two totally different bunkers? Drop your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. But that's going to be coming up on the next episode. And finally, there's going to be a moment where Richard and Hunter have a conversation. I don't know what this conversation really could be about, other than the fact that Richard brings Hunter his food. But my other question, is he going to be having a conversation about Jason? Will Richard and Hunter have a conversation about Jason, y'all? This is going to be very, very interesting. I hope you guys are ready, because this episode 7, will stream tonight on BET. It will air tonight on BET. I'm absolutely here for it all, okay? All right, you guys. Well, that's about it. Thank you so much for tapping in and tuning in with your girl, Tika Deshawn, of All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. And just as I stated before, if you've made it this far, please hit that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell so that you can receive reminders of new Ruthless content. All the Queen's Men will return January 11th. I'm absolutely here for it. I don't have a date for Ruthless, but as soon as I receive a date for Ruthless, I will definitely make sure that I give you guys that information, okay? All right, y'all, that's about it. Thank you so much for tapping in and tuning in, and you already know